LoveHacks, Book 1, Chapter 4. Cole comes up with a devious plan to convince Mark and Amy to break up for good. Will he succeed? Probably not. Chapter 4. You've been breaking up your friends all wrong. Now playing as Danny. The next morning, you wake up with a groan. You're sprawled on the couch of Brooke and Serena's apartment. What happened last night? Good morning, you roomie. Breakfast will be ready in a sec. So last night she got really drunk and signed their lease. Brooke fires up a blender, prompting Serena to trudge out of her room. Why? Why would you use a blender in a room full of hungover people? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want an unblended kale and almond milk smoothie for breakfast? No. After making the smoothies, Brooke turns to you. I'm so excited you agreed to move in, Danny. I did? Yeah, silly. Don't you remember last night? You think back on the night before, the memory's hazy. Last night, Brooke grabs the flask from you, downing the last drop. That's, why you should move in, Danny. It would be like, a slumber party. Yeah, like an all the time, slumber party. I never got invited to slumber parties. See, now you have to, Danny. Let's do it. That's right. I guess I had more to drink last night than I realized. That's what these smoothies are for. I don't know how I'm going to live without Serena as my roomie, though. Brooke wraps her arms around Serena, who begrudgingly pats Brooke's back. It'll be fine. Besides, I'll be crashing on the couch until I can find campus housing. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. Just then, Cole sits up straight from behind the coffee table. I just thought of the most ingenious plan ever. Oh my god, how long have you been there? All night. Excuse you? We were having a moment. Trust me, you're going to want to hear this. I know how to break up Mark and Amy, permanently. You three will distract Amy while Horatio and I intercept Mark with the idea of breaking up. Hold up, why do we have to spend the afternoon with her? Can't we all hang out with Mark? You know Amy will insist on tagging along with Mark. We need blockers. Cole, your plan sounds... I mean, they haven't succeeded before. Like a bad idea? Should we really be meddling? It kind of backfired last night. That's because we did it on the fly. This time we'll be prepared. We won't push Mark to do anything he doesn't want to do, but I sincerely believe that he'll be more at peace without Amy in his life. Horatio? Okay, how many people crashed here last night? I'm guessing everyone, the whole group. Horatio's the last one, although I'm not sure it counts as sleeping if he's been meditating since 6 in the morning. But the real question is, are you guys down? I'm telling you, this is the only way to free Mark 2017. Oh, true, hashtag free Mark 2017. You guys can take Amy to brunch at Jardiniere in Hayes Valley. Elegant dining room, delicate pastries, bottomless mimosas. I've got an inn with a maitre d', so it'll be no problem to get you a last-minute resi. I've always wanted to go there, and I bet Amy will be so impressed she'll forget all about Mark. Our task will be a breeze. Plus, you know how she gets once she's had a few mimosas. She'll tell you everything you've ever wanted to know about her life. And some things you didn't. It sounds lovely, but I'm not sure I have anything to wear to brunch. I haven't moved in yet. What about the dress you're wearing? I paid a lot of diamonds for that, you know. Oh well, we can always do a picnic in Dolores Park or something. Dolores Park is not my favorite. Complete strangers always try to smell me brownies. Or sell me brownies, and it smells kind of weird there. That does not sound ideal. Well, maybe you can just borrow something of mine. She's wearing a perfectly lovely dress. Brooke leads you into the bedroom and immediately zeroes in on a cute sundress. Okay, you have to try this one. It's beautiful. Are you kidding me? I spent a lot of money on this dress. This is not slumming it. How is this possible? What a waste. Okay, I'm gonna buy this sundress. It is a nice dress. I just don't see why the other dress couldn't work either. Outfit unlocked. You've unlocked sophisticated sound in the closet. What do you think? You look amazing. You and that dress belong together. You should keep it. Are you sure? Absolutely. Come on, let's show off your new look to the others. It was expensive. So, is this fancy enough for jardiniere? Wow, Danny, that dress looks hot. I almost wish I was going to brunch with you guys. Oh well, we can swap places. I said almost. Alright, team. Mission get rid of Amy is a go. Later that morning, you, Serena, and Brooke meet Amy outside Jardiniere. Thanks for inviting me. I must admit, I was a little surprised that you guys included me. Not at all. You're Mark's girlfriend, so you're one of us. One of us might be strong, maybe like tangential to us, or sometimes associated with us. You're not helping, Serena. Brooke nudges Serena. It's our pleasure. Danny, your dress is so cute. You've gotten so much more fashionable since college. Brunch time, you dressed up for a fancy brunch. Thanks. I mean, it was a compliment. I mean, who dresses well in their college years? I don't know. At my college, people basically wore pajamas to their morning classes, so that's where I'm judging from. Ladies, this way, please. He's cute. Serena and Brooke follow the waiter inside, but Amy puts a hand on your arm. Look, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about last night. I mean, I wasn't the only one to blame, but you know, I wasn't totally innocent, I guess. Amy, thanks for the apology. Let's just try to start over, okay? Okay. Guess why I invited you to brunch? I'm trying to break you and your boyfriend up. You catch up to Brooke and Serena at the best table in the house. And here are your complimentary mimosas. Just leave the pitcher, my good man. Well, usually we don't. Unless Bottomless was another bold-faced capitalist lie, I suggest you leave the pitcher. Wow. The waiter complies and backs away as Serena pours everyone a glass. I love mimosas. They're my favorite drink. Oh, we know. This place is adorable. I should send Mark a picture. As Amy pulls out her phone, Serena whispers, We can't let Amy text Mark. I'm on it. You raise your drink. I think this occasion calls for a toast. Raise your glass to... day drinking? You take a long sip. Whoa, what's the rush there, Danny? Afraid you can't keep up? No? Amy downs her drink, matching you. Woo! That's the Amy we've never seen before but could possibly like by the end of the day. You like that? Check this out. Amy grabs another drink, downing the whole thing in one gulp. Holy cow, she really does like mimosas. Impressed? Actually, yeah, kind of. After everyone takes a drink, Amy picks up her phone again. I wonder what the boys are up to. Danny, tell us more about your new assignment. Right, the article is called The 10 Guys You Date in Your 20s, and I have to date all 10 of them. Sounds fun. Ooh, I know a guy who'd be perfect for your list. He's a total gym fanatic. I can set you up if you want. Actually, that'd be great. I'll do you one better. I know this guy who's a pro athlete. I mean, he plays professional billiards, which is totally on ESPN, and he only speaks Swedish, so there's a learning curve there, but that doesn't sound like the greatest match for Danny. Oh, don't be stupid. I'll set them up right now. Wait, so does this mean that Amy speaks Swedish? That's kind of cool. Amy fumbles with her phone. Actually, yeah, I think I'm good on the Swedish guy. I'm good, thanks. And we want her to put her phone away. Oh, so Brooke's ideas are fine, but it's a no if the idea comes from me? It's a no if the idea is horrible. Oh, great. Whoa, hey, I think what Serena means is you don't have to try so hard, Amy. Chill. Right, chill. I can chill. Okay, I'm glad she didn't get mad at that. Amy takes another long sip of her drink. And you know, I bet Mark knows someone he can set you up with. There are a lot of single guys at Zamble. I'll ask him right now. Enough about my love life. How are things between you and Mark? Oh, things are great. You eyed Amy, taking in her defensive body language and sudden lack of eye contact. Amy finishes the rest of her drink under your gaze. Are you sure? You know you can talk to us if you need to. We won't even tell Mark. Girl code. Really? Hell yeah. Sisters before misters. Serena, you consider me a sister? Wait, what? No, wait. Would Serena mean anything else? You're totally a sister to us, Amy. This is getting really scummy, actually. Right, so come on, spill. Well, actually, things have been kind of rough lately. We've been fighting a lot more, and I want to take the next step, but Mark doesn't think he's ready. Amy takes another long sip of her drink to hide her embarrassment. You know, this is actually really sad, because I feel like Amy is one of those people who are difficult to get along with, but isn't necessarily a terrible person. Like, she probably has trouble socializing. So this makes me kind of sad. Not that she's right for Mark. Or any of them, actually. Like, it'd be best if she were in an entirely different friend group with an entirely different boyfriend. But I don't think she's evil or anything. She's just not right for these people. It sounds like you guys aren't right for each other because you've grown apart. I don't know why I would bring up fantasies. You two have been together for a long time. It's only natural that there'd be some growing pains in your relationship. And sometimes you realize you want totally different things in life. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I guess you do have a point, Danny. Hiccup. Yeah, Mark's always been the type of guy who values friendship a lot. Whoever he dates has to be close to his friends, you know? Really? You think we're that close? Amy throws her arms around you, knocking over her drink as she does. I'm so glad we're besties now. I guess you're one of those overly affectionate drunks, huh? How did you know? Well, now that we're besties, I have a question for you. I want to know. Whoa. What was your worst date with Mark? My worst date with Mark? Amy takes a long sip of her mimosa as she ponders your question. Oh, I know. One time, he took me down to Santa Cruz. We hung out at the boardwalk, ate Dippin' Dots ice cream, walked along this beach at sunset. I like Dippin' Dots. Wait, I thought this was your worst date. That sounds kinda nice. Trust me, I'm just getting started. Then, it got really cold, like 60 degrees. Well, okay, if you were in Southern California, that would qualify as actually being really cold. But you're in the Bay Area. The Bay Area gets foggy, and it regularly gets 60 degrees, so I don't believe you there. And he kept hyping up this big surprise. I thought he was going to propose, but it turns out it was just a homemade picnic dinner. Mark is a terrible cook. At least he tried. That's sweet. You didn't taste that frittata. That's fair, I guess. I wouldn't call it a worse date, though. I don't know. You catch Serena rolling her eyes. She whispers to you. I hope the boys are having more fun than we are. Now playing as Cole. Meanwhile, you're waiting for Mark at the double tap while Horatio practices new mixology recipes. Horatio hands you a blood and sand, his new specialty. So, do you actually have a plan for how to convince Mark he has to break up with Amy, or are you just going with the flow? I will use the subtle art of suggestion. You, subtle? I can be subtle. I'm the king of subtle. I'm like James Bond. James Bond wasn't subtle. He was very heavy-handed. He used sexual innuendos constantly. Doesn't mean I can't do both. Mark arrives at the bar and slumps into the stool next to yours. Ugh. You look like you could use a drink, buddy. On me. Truth serum. Mark's favorite. What is the truth serum? Okay, I'm curious. Some vodka, some rum, berry liquor, you're gonna love it. Should I be worried by the name? Nope, not at all. In fact, ignore the name altogether. Just like James Bond. Oh. Yeah, that was a mistake, but I was curious. So how did the conversation with Amy go last night? It was a bit rough. Amy's been feeling really insecure lately, what with Danny moving back. And it doesn't help that you guys welcomed Danny into the group immediately. What were we supposed to do? Haze her? No, of course not. But Amy's a little sensitive, because she doesn't feel like you guys ever welcomed her that way. Mark takes a drink, downing almost half of it. Think of it this way. Danny is like water, a receptive, calming presence, adapting to better mesh with the group. Amy is like fire, a stinging chemical fire, a burning, noxious blaze, billowing with black, choking fumes, thick enough to... I love that whole paragraph. Okay, I think I'll take this one, Horatio. Yeah, I get it. Mark, I've always thought you should be with someone who matches your energy. Amy and you are on two different levels, you know? That's actually a good point. I do have them occasionally. Mark finishes his drink, and Horatio pours him another one. You and Amy aren't right for each other because you've grown apart. You've changed a lot since college, both of you. That's true. Sometimes it feels like Amy's a completely different person than the woman I started dating. Mark downs the rest of his drink. Horatio wordlessly sets another round in front of him, which Mark snatches up in his swaying, unsteady hand. You know, I've been having more and more doubts about Amy. Sometimes you gotta go with that feeling. In vino veritas. In wine truth? You guys are right. I should break up with her. In fact, I'm doing it right now. Mark doesn't move, his glassy, unfocused gaze staring forward into the distance. Am I walking? No. You literally have not moved, so no. Oh, okay. Tomorrow then. I'll break up with her tomorrow. That's the spirit, buddy. Breakup artist. You convinced your friend to break up with his girlfriend. You clink your glass with Mark's. Now playing as Danny. The next day, you're getting ready for the blind date that Brooke set up. What to wear, what to wear. Okay, I don't care what it is. I am not buying a new outfit for you. Just then, you hear a knock on the door. You go to answer it. Amy, what are you doing here? Danny, we need to talk. Don't think I don't know what you were planning with that brunch. Oh. Next time, I'm gonna So, Brock, what do you do for a living? Psh, my job is boring. Brooke must have told you that my real passion is fitness. You don't say. I can tell just by looking at you that you need to work on your cardio. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, I usually stick to weightlifting, obviously, but I bet I'd smoke you in a race right now. Then let's do it. Be sure to check out Chapter 5, 5 Do's and Don'ts of Double Dating. That was fun.